sideways.
Yeah.
Dr. Linus.
Where is her father?
He died. That's probably why she's so attached to you.
Oh.
Excuse me?
All the interest you've taken in her. All the help you've given. You're the closest thing to a father she's ever had.
Oh, bless.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm sure it's the onions.
I'll put in less next time.
I know, we're waiting. Bang, bang, bang.
Is it a bang, 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 bang?
You don't need to see this. I want to see this. And who might you be?
Zoe. My name is Zoe.
Don't talk to him. Don't say anything.
Saw that coming.
Why would you do that? You told her not to talk to me. That made her pointless. I'll get what I want, and I'll finally leave this island. And when I do, the first thing I'm going to do is kill your daughter. Penny.
You'll kill her whether I talk to you or not.
No, I won't. You tell me why you came back here, and I won't hurt your daughter.
I brought Desmond Hume back here because of his unique resistance to electromagnetism. I'm not saying any more in front of him.
The face.
Well, then whisper to me.
Oh.
What?
He doesn't get to save his daughter.
Oh.
Ben, you never cease to amaze me. Fortunately, he had already told me what I needed to know, so no harm done.
Did you say there were some other people to kill?
Oh, Ben is cracked.
Yeah, he is.
I thought it maybe was a whole plan already,
I
but
know.
nope.
They can all see him.
Jack? He's right there by the fire. He says hello. I heard him.
Sun and Jin Kwan and Saeed Jarrah, you wrote their names on the wall?
Yes.
Is that why they're dead?
What did they die
I'm
for?
very sorry.
I want to know that Sun and Jin and Saeed didn't die for nothing.
What did they die for?
What about you?
I'll tell you why I chose them and why I chose you. And then I'll tell you everything you need to know about protecting this island, because by the time that fire burns out, one of you is going to have to start doing it.
You and I were on the same plane from Sydney. Then a few days later, I get hit by a car. And of all the doctors in Los Angeles, I ended up with you. He said that he wasn't there to hurt me. He was there to help me let go. Which is exactly the same thing that you said to me the last time you and I saw each other.
I'm sorry, are you saying that I sent this man to run you down?
No. But what if all this, maybe you're supposed to fix me?
Mr. Locke, I want to fix you, but I think you're mistaking coincidence for fate.
I think I'm ready to get out of this chair.
I brought all of you here because I made a mistake. A mistake I made a very long time ago, and now, because of that, there's a very good chance that every single one of you and everyone you've ever cared about is going to die.
What mistake?
You call him the monster, but I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Tell me something, Jacob. Why do I gotta be punished for your mistake? What made you think you could mess with my life? I was doing just fine till you dragged my ass to this damn rock.
No, you weren't. I didn't pluck any of you out of a happy existence. You were all flawed. I chose you because you were like me. You were all alone. You were all looking for something that you couldn't find out there. I chose you because you needed this place as much as it needed you.
Why did you cross my name off of your wall?
Because you became a mother. But it's just a line of chalk in a cave. The job is yours if you want it, Kate.
What is the job?
There's a light at the center of the island. You have to make sure it never goes out. That's how you protect it.
Your monster friend said there was nothing to protect it from.
You have to protect it from him.
You want us to kill him? Is that even possible?
I hope so, because he is certainly going to try to kill you.
How are you gonna pick?
I'm not going to pick, Hugo. I want you to have the one thing that I was never given. A choice.
And if none of us chooses it?
And this ends very badly.
I'll do it. This is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Is that a question, Jack?
No.
Good. And it's time.
Drink this. How long am I gonna have to do this job?
As long as you can. Now you're like me.
It's real nice having you all. We're shipping you off to county. So, best of luck and vaya con Dios.
I think it's time to leave.
What?
I said, I think it's time to leave.
He's a crazy person who turned himself in.
What'd you turn yourself in for?
I ran over a guy in a wheelchair.
You see what I mean?
So what, are you just gonna tell the driver to stop?
The driver already knows where to stop. But when that happens, you're gonna have to give me a trust. Because after I set you free, I'm gonna ask each of you to do something. And you're gonna have to promise me that you'll do it.
No, absolutely, I promise.
How about you?
Okay, sure.
All right then.
Who's you?
Wait.
Where's your friend with my money? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to say I shot all of you trying to escape.
Don't worry. You'll be here.
Oh my god.
All right, here he comes.
There it is.
Yep.
Yep.
Amazing.
Sorry, I'm late, dude.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, you didn't tell me unless he was gonna be here.
Do I know you, Tubby?
Oh, no. We never met. Anyways, here's your money. She's not coming with us.
She's not ready yet. We are going to a concert.
What the fuck?
If you can turn yourself into smoke whenever you want, why do you bother walking?
I like the feel of my feet on the ground. It reminds me that I was human. We're here.
Answer that question.
Are you thirsty?
Oh, there's a rope.
There's water in it now.
This is the well I threw Desmond Hume into.
There's water.
What's the matter?
here.
Oh, there was?
It was just
I
shallow.
sent Saeed to kill Desmond. Obviously, he didn't. He said Desmond was a failsafe.
Then why are you happy that he's still alive?
Because I'm gonna find Desmond. And when I do, he's gonna help me do the one thing that I could never do myself. I'm gonna destroy the island.
It doesn't feel like the end of an episode, really. It just feels like
Yeah.
it's like a 4-part episode or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
And Alicia,
Yeah.
that was cool.
I'm really curious as to what's going on in the
She's
Sideways.
that she's a
Bethesda.
corrupted cop in the Sideways.
Fuck yeah.
How does she justify the prisoners being gone? And keep
Right,
her
that's what
job?
I want to know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Her
All
mom
right.
is the captain.
Yeah, she calls her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm interested in what Desmond's gonna do. I guess
And how
Jack-
he's a failsafe. Like, because he can destroy the island?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Like, anybody could destroy the island, right? They just couldn't live through it. He just may live through it?
I mean, I feel like there's nothing left to say, but that I'm ready to watch this fucking finale. Ben, I don't understand what Ben's doing right now.
Well, Ben's been offered the island.
Right.
But John just told him he's going to destroy the island.
Exactly, so it's like...
It's hard because we're seeing him in the sideways and he's such a good guy.
Right, and now...
And so now I have good intentions for him in the not sideways, but I'm not sure that that's
But
the case.
he's also such a... He's a master manipulator as well.
Right, so is he manipulating John?
Potentially, I feel like that is more likely the...
That's how I feel, but then am I going, is that because in the sideways we're seeing him in a different light?
Right. Yeah, I feel... I mean, yeah, because he just cold-blooded murdered Whitmore, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So he clearly doesn't believe in whatever Whitmore is trying to do.
I think he just is clouded by the judgment of his daughter's life.
But we also don't really... I still don't really get what Whitmore is trying to do. Right? That didn't really...
nothing.
He's dead now.
I know, and that sucks because that definitely didn't get answered for us.
Well,
All we know
Jacob
is he has
told
a
him.
failsafe.
Jacob told him to bring Desmond back to the island because he was a failsafe, and that's what he did.
Because he's the only one who can survive electromagnetism, but why would he need to survive it?
And then what was his plan when he got there? He was shooting mortars at Locke and setting up the thing, but like, what was he? And he had Desmond with him, and then Desmond got stolen from him.
And he was protecting the candidates. He knew who the
Yeah.
candidates were.
Yeah.
And he was protecting them.
But
So he
what
says.
else? Is that all he was doing, I guess? Unless Locke didn't tell Ben everything.
I mean, he could have been lying about protecting the candidates, but he certainly knew who they were.
He knew,
and he knew that Austin wasn't one anymore.
Who knew that?
Whitmore.
Oh, yeah.
He knew that he said, I have a list of names, and Austin is not on it. She means nothing. So he held a gun to her head, remember?
Right.
And everything Whitmore did got the four of those, the four characters to Jacob, which then caused Jack to go through the ceremony. So technically, what Whitmore wanted to do, happened, I would say. Because he was listening to what Jacob said, and what Jacob said caused everything to happen in this way, and now Jack has been baptized.
But
He
goddamn,
bent
what was
through
that
it.
noise?
But goddamn.
And why did
No,
it
why
sound-
was it familiar to Rose?
Familiar to Rose.
And no one else?
It's from the Bronx.
Because she's living in the sideways too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
She is, we've seen her.
Maybe that's why.
She still has cancer, though.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
Alright,
sense
guys,
to me.
we're going to move on because they want to watch the finale, so...
I'm gonna pee.
All we're gonna do is sit here and talk about it, and I'm tired of talking about it, so let's just watch.
100%. Thank you.
Speculation.
Now she understands how I feel.
You heard it from
Speculation
Snarky
and
Hannah.
guessing.
Snarky Hannah!